What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in for a treat and we are visiting Boulevard Cycles here in Zanin. Guys, these guys are rigged for everything that you can think of, fishing wise, camping wise, bicycles, the works, you name it, they got it. I just had a walk through the shop quickly, and these guys have everything. Like, I even got coffee, guys, look at this. So stick around and enjoy the video. So we are here with Jaco. He's an expert guy in carp angling and in catfish angling, and he's also working here at Boulevard Cycles. So he's going to give us some tips and advice for our weekend trip at Loskop Dam, while we're going to go for carp fishing and catfishing at the competition. So yeah, Jaco, expert advice for us, please. We will appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, as ek kom by die karp afdeling, sal ek definitief van jou kan sê white chocolate is een van my favorites om te gebruik van Ufish. Dis Ufish produk, en ook bandlik met 'n bandlik dippie. Dit is 'n garlic en banana mix.
Okay.
Wat vir my baie goed werk op dit. En dan ook, as jy wil, kan jy ook gaan kyk op Superkaas se multi en flavors. Hulle gee ook gewone Loskop Dam se produkte daarso, byvoorbeeld, wat jy ook kan gebruik, en hulle gee definitief die floaties wat jy kan gebruik, hulle gee wat se hoekas jy kan gebruik, en ook wat se flavors van hulle produkte jy kan gebruik daarso by Loskop.
Okay.
En dan, as ek moet sê, by die barber afdeling, as ek kom by die barbers, wat ek baie daarvan hou om te doen, ek maak vir my sliding barber rig, en dan vat ek gewoonlik 2 hoenderharte, wat ek op die hoek sal sit, 2 of so, en dan vat ek hoenderlewer, en ook beenmeel, ek sit dit deur 'n malingmasjien, dat ek dit 'n bietjie maal. Dan vat ek 'n polistireen glasie, sny my die helfte deur. Ek sit my hoek binne in die polistireen glasie.
Ja.
En dan vries ek dan gooi ek my beenmeel en die hoenderlewer wat ek gemaal het in die polistireen glasie met my hoek in, en ek vries alles so.
Okay.
En as ek reg is om hom in te vat of in te gooi, dan weet ek hy is klaar gerek en alles.
So Jaco, tell us, what's your biggest catfish you caught before?
My grootste barber wat ek gevang het was 16 kilos. Hy het by Aquavia uitgekom in verlies.
Okay. And did you use the same method that you were just showing us right now?
Dieselfde way wat ek nou vir jou gewys het wat ek gebruik het. Ja.
Okay, and on your carp, biggest carp you caught?
My grootste karp kom hier uit Zanin Dam uit. Dit was 13 kg gewees.
Okay.
En dit het ek gevang op honey floaties met honey dip.
So, different muties for different dams, guys. You need to remember that. Like, you can't use the white chocolate and the bandlik that's in dam. You probably can, but it's got different baits for different dams, so that you can catch better fish. Okay, Jaco, and then you talk to me about a catfish muties that you've got. What do you have and what do you recommend there for us?
Ook hierso op Original Moties se produk het ek 'n barber bomb dip wat hulle voorsê.
Just show you guys there, Original muties barbel bomb dip.
Ja, jy kan hom gebruik ook as jy so gaan hengel. Wat ek ook van hou om te gebruik is stinkvoete van Superkaas.
Okay.
Hy het ook nogal vir my mooi gewerk al.
Stinkvoete.
En dan die anchovy mix wat die mense baie by die see gebruik.
Okay.
Nou ek gebruik dit ook as ek my aas vries in die koppie. Hou ek ook af van so nou en dan, dit hang af wat se dam toe ek gaan. Hou ek af van om dit ook 'n bietjie oor die aas te gooi voordat ek dit vries.
Okay. And what is in this anchovy mix? What is this like? I can hear it's a liquid, but what's in
I
there?
can open it for you, and you can have a smell.
Smells like fish. It's got
It
a
does.
fishy smell on it. Okay. Dit is ook sommer vat saam met hierdie. quickies in hierdie. So guys, I'm definitely not leaving here empty-handed. I'm taking everything. I'm taking the expert advice. I'm going to use it this weekend at Lost Cop.
Goedemorgen.
Goedemorgen.
Vanuit.
Johan, how are you?
Good and you, man.
Good, good, thank you. So guys, this is Johan. He's also here from Boulevard Cycles. Johan, how many years have you been working here now?
Now we're going 25 years doing this now.
Oh wow, yeah, that's quite a long time. So Johan, can you maybe tell us a little bit more on what you do here with the bicycles?
Yes, no problem. Yeah, we got just a nice minor service on this bike. We're doing a sealant checkup on the wheels. We've done a rotor replacement and brake pads on it. So just taking the gears out now, and then we'll do a shock pressure check. The light is about 40 kg, so we just need to set the shocks, do that for him. Yeah, furthermore, we're just carrying on, doing all the services, major services, mountain bikes, racing bikes, e-bikes, any cycles we can do.
Okay, and you guys also do the, I see the big wheels cycles, bicycles,
Yeah.
that they use when they go camping or so on.
Yeah.
I've seen
You
guys.
can do the fat bikes, fat tires, riding on the beaches and all that.
All
Very
right.
nice to do that.
Right, yeah, so guys, they've got a whole workshop right here in the shop where they service bikes, and everything that you can think of is in here. Johan, thank you for your time.
No
We really
problem.
appreciate it. And yeah, good luck with the service day. I hope you get it sorted out as fast as possible. Have a good day.
Same
Thanks.
for you, eh? Cheers, man.
Yo guys, so we've got Gary here, also from Boulevard Cycles obviously. We are spending the day here, and now he's gonna actually help us out a little bit on the bass fishing. You know, I had a tough tournament this year on the small craft, so I'm here definitely gonna get some advice from Gary here now. Okay, Gary, any advice for Limpopo dams? Obviously, because on the small craft league we are fishing mostly just Limpopo dams at this stage for me. So
Designated areas and that.
yes.
What sort of dams? What?
Well, we are catching it at Laseri,
Okay.
Zanin Dam,
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer, the Whip. I think that's the 4 dams that I caught when I went on this year. Yeah.
Well, obviously, depending of weather patterns, you've transitioning now from winter going into summer. You're getting a lot of the bass now that's starting to move up to spawn. A lot of your male fish that are moving up now. Your females are holding a bit back. Some have already spawned. Some are busy spawning. Some will still spawn later. I mean, we've caught fish right up in December. That's just spawn. So this sort of time of the year now for me is probably your biggest asset of catching a big fish now, of a 4 kg plus, and we've started to see that now in Zanin. We've started to see this on Ebenezer. We've started to see this on farm dams. I mean, on our one local group, there was a fish of over 5 kgs on a local farm dam. So that's your female fish that are starting to stock up. So obviously we all fish differently. I like sort of power fishing, a lot of structure. So I'd probably be throwing this time there, I'd be probably throwing a big spinnerbait. I'd be throwing a big swim bait, maybe a jig, and I like structure fishing. So I'd cover a lot of water and give yourself that chance to catch that bigger fish. Obviously with you guys on the small craft, it's about length. So I mean, you can pick up maybe a big female that's already spawned out that will be very long. So yeah, my advice would be just cover as much water that you can. Look for structure. Obviously, you're going to find a lot of the male fish, obviously, in the shallows. They'll be bedding and trying to fan up their harder bottom and that. So I mean, you can easily catch 20, 30 fish off the males. Where sometimes if you're catching all those males, that female fish is maybe about 4 or 5 meters just off from him. She will be nearby. So sometimes you just fish a bit too shallow, move it a little bit deeper down, and you can end up catching one of those big PBs.
Okay. And tell me from your personal experiences with bass fishing, on what did you catch your biggest bass, and what was the size on the biggest bass that you have caught?
So my biggest bass is a 4.4 kg in Zanin Dam. Obviously we fished right through the country. Obviously we've caught a lot of 4.1s, 4.2s, 4.3s, very close to breaking the 4.4. And that actually came off a topwater frog.
Oh wow,
So topwater frog. I'm a big fisherman on a topwater frog. So yeah, that's my biggest fish to date. That's obviously a largemouth bass. My biggest smallmouth is just under 2 kgs. That actually I caught in Clan William. I've obviously caught some big smallies. And then some of our last events on Ebenezer, I've caught a few of 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 smallmouth in Ebenezer, and that all came off jig fishing.
Oh wow. Okay, and what is your favorite rig to use? Let's say on Ebenezer, do you like Texas rig, the drop shot? What do you prefer on Ebenezer?
So obviously Ebenezer being a lot clearer water, a lot deeper water than that, I won't have a specific bait that I'd use. So you'd obviously start your morning off with a top water. The dam does very well with top water, small little poppers, small little prop baits, tiny torpedoes, baby torpedoes. I found a lot of smallmouth like the top water. Then obviously as the day progresses we'll move over, and obviously I like fishing structure, so crankbait I've done very well on. Sometimes I've cranked there the whole day and not even picked up another rod. We've done very well on spinner baits. Fishing the Limpopo Professional League, we fished that now that Falconelli Customs runs. We've just fished that, and I mean we did well there with pitching small little fighting frogs. It's a big bite baits that we were throwing up there. We did well on that. We did well on small little creature baits on the 6 cents range that we did, just pitching physically right up against the rocks. Obviously Ebenezer, right up against there's like a 3 meter drop, so we were pitching right up against there. So Ebenezer in general, jerk baits do well, spinner baits do well. You know, there's not, how can I say, a lure that I'd say is only my favorite lure there. We've just caught on so many different rigs there and that. So my advice again on Ebenezer is, again, try and cover as much water as possible. Find the structure, find the drop-offs, find maybe a point that cuts back into the bank. We've done very well fishing points as well. We've caught some big smallmouth on lipless crankbaits. So again, I think probably trying to cover and get as much cast out there as possible. Obviously, if you need to fish drop shot or fish finesse baits, you can do it. My style of fishing is, I find it's a bit, you're sitting too much in an area where I'd rather cover a little bit more area and get more casts in. So again, different facets, different lures. I won't just say stick to one bait. I'd say you've got to change it up. Natural colors do well. Obviously watermelon reds, watermelon golds. All your natural colors, green pumpkin does well. I mean, like I said, I've caught big smallmouth on jigs there as well. Fishing the deeper water as well. So yeah, I'd say cover as much water as possible.
So guys, with that tip, definitely we're gonna rock Ebenezer next year. You're gonna watch this space. Okay, then Gary, we are hitting Loskop this weekend. Is there any advice if I try some bass fishing at Loskop? What would you recommend that I use at Loskop this weekend?
Well, Loskop again, going in, you're getting a lot bigger fish starting to on the spawn now. I find on Loskop, go look for the harder bottoms. Try get the harder bottoms. That's where the males are going to be. The females will be starting to stack up on there. Obviously now recently, the last couple of weeks, there's been some bigger fish coming out. The dam does very well with finesse presentation, but the chances obviously of losing a big fish is always there. The reason being the water is very clear. So again, I'm a big fan of swim baits. So anything from a 4-inch to a 6-inch to an 8-inch swim bait. You might not get 20 fish in the day, but you only want that one fish. So I'd say again, find an area, find some of the bait fish, maybe you're going to get 1 or 2 male fish picking up. Stay around in the area, fish it there. That 5 meter mark, right up to about 8 meters, I found has been very, very good at low score. I found the suspending jerk baits, especially the ones from 6 cents. It's got a deep lip on it. Throw it as far as you can, crank it down, get it to the depth, and just stop the bait. Give it 1, 2 twitches, reel up the slack, and just hold that line. Just wait. That fish will eventually come up. Remember, your bigger fish always sit below your smaller fish. He always looks up. So he'll never dive down at bait fish. He'll always look up at the smaller fish. So that bigger fish will be there. He'll be watching that bait. The longer you can keep it in the strike zone, the better your benefits of catching a giant fish there.
Okay. So yeah, guys, there we have it. Gary, thank you. I
Pleasure.
appreciate it very much. And yeah, stay tuned. We still got a lot happening. Thanks. Don't have a Land Cruiser? No problem. Boulevard Cycles. They've got you a Land Cruiser. Look at this bad boy. Huh? Got a nice set of wheels on there. Nice structure. Even got some steps there to get into your bucky. Let's go. Then guys, another thing. I also got some exhaust systems. They've got bull bars, tow bars, you name it, they've got it. Look at this. Everything that you can think of, they have it here. Got some tool sets. Got some tanks. Got boat accessories. They've got everything. Different sets of line. Those rubber stretch bungee cords. Even got plugs for your trailers. They've got the tow bar cover, fishing water shoes. They've got fly combos over here. Even some nice fly combos. Swimming stuff for the kids. There's fishing. Rods and more rods. Guys, these guys are rigged up and ready to help you. So guys, they also got a new stock that you probably have not seen in the market yet. This is brand new, and Gary is quickly gonna give us a little take on this and what it looks like and how it works. Yeah, Gary, please show us. Thanks.
Alright, so obviously McCarthy has just launched a new crawl, what they call the 3.75 tantrum crawl.
Here I come.
Get up.
This was actually released, I think about a week or 2 weeks ago at the SAFTAD show, which we were at.
Oh wow.
So if you have a look at that crawl,
Look at this, guys.
obviously you can see on the legs, it's got a little bit thicker part on the legs. Obviously you'd split that, taking it out of the packet.
Oh,
So
wow.
this is actually going to give some serious movement in the water. It's going to send out vibrations on the tentacles. You've got the side little legs, which you'd obviously also pull apart, which is going to give extra movement. So again, different ways of fishing this. A lot of the guys, the punching guys, are going to like this, where you'd obviously pull those two off and make it more streamlined. You'll get some guys that'll actually pull those two off and really slim the bait down and keep those two on. Very nice rig on Carolina rig, very nice textures, punching. So it's a compact bait. It's going to go through the weeds, the grass. It's going to go in there, and these is where the magic's going to happen. Those two little legs there on the front end. So that's a new bait from McCarthy. We've got all the colors in stock. There's something what they call mud pie, a very, very good color. This is quite a nice color that I actually like, which I think is going to do well now in the spawn. It's called green pumpkin bubblegum, I think. So it's got the bubblegum on the one side, got the green pumpkin in the front. Especially now going into spawn, I think it's going to be one hell of a bait.
Oh wow. So I can definitely, I'm gonna have to receive this into stock so that we can add this to my cart, obviously. I'm gonna have to go and try it out.
Yeah, so it's an all new core that they've obviously just launched now. So yeah, that we've got in. And then something that's done very well, especially on the Japanese market. G-Crack Q-Bomb. It's a Japanese bait. So obviously being a finesse bait. So you've got obviously your rubber plastic in the middle and you've got your tentacles on the side. So again, Elton Jones Jr., which is the son of Elton Jones, it's his signature series bait. Again, different ways of fishing it. Obviously the guys on the finesse presentation would have taken a weightless little hook, weightless, or drop shot it. A guy now thinks like the way I'd fish, I'd put a little bit heavier gauge hook on this and I'd actually put this into structure. So the way this thing sinks, it's a very slow sinking bait, and with a light twitch, the tentacles actually start moving. So again, forward facing sonar, boys, get a hummingbird, get a Garmin, put it on, you see the fish, put it out there, you're gonna catch him. So that is a new bait that we've just gotten in. Explosive bites. If you learn to fish it light tackle, heavy tackle, you're gonna be guaranteed fish. It's in big demand, customers want it, so definitely get one of those.
It's quite nice, guys. Yeah? This is something that I probably wouldn't have thought about fishing ever in my whole life, but I guess as I'm learning and progressing in bass fishing, we learn a lot. Look at that. It's amazing.
I think something like Claseri, like you guys fish up there against those grass reeds, the grass beds. A bait like that put up right against there, let it sink slowly down. It's going to definitely make a difference to fishing, especially on the small craft guys. Any bit of structure you get where you maybe throw a 4-inch Senko or you're throwing a junior fluke and you won't get a bite. You can put something like that in there. You can cut even those tentacles down. You can really streamline that bait. So different ways to fishing it. There's no a spot on way to fish it. So I'd say something like that to try. Something that we're excited about is the new 6 Sense Aussie. It's the 4.0. There's some cool colors in this. Imitation of a little bait fish. That's Ghost Ice Minnow. This is bubblegum again now for the spawn. And the trick again, it's all in the tail, which I don't know if it's hard to see on camera, but you've actually got a little slit on either side and you've got a little ball on the tail, which if you actually hold this bait, let's see if I can try and show you.
Guys, you should see the colors in this. It's like it's got some blue flakes inside. This is just, it's amazing.
So if you look at that, I'm holding it still, but look what that tail's doing. And I'm holding the bait still. So when you start giving this a little bit of a shake, look what that tail does. So imagine this in the water. So that's where the trick is. The plastic's nice and soft. Again, different ways of fishing this. You can put it on a jig head. You can put it behind your chatterbait. You can Texas rig it, Mojo rig it. Again, different ways of fishing this. But the action is there in that tail.
This is really nice. Just look at that.
So again, these colors, baby crappie, ghost minnow, so it's all bait fish.
So they all come in different colors. You got a variety of colors here as well. This is really good.
So yeah, that's just some of the new stuff that we've got it in that's going to be going on the racks. Well, probably most of this is already going to customers that's been booked out and that.
You'll put that.
Yeah.
Thank get
But
stuff
yeah,
done.
definitely have a look at the 6 Sense range. The range is big. The plastics is top of the line. Quality is good. Comes in a blister pack. Good to go. Catch fish.
There you go, guys. So there you have it. Number one shop for everybody in South Africa. Come and visit Gary and the team here at Boulevard Cycles. They literally do everything, guys. Like everything. I can't even pinpoint one thing because they have everything here that you can think of. If you want to go camping, they've got camping here. If you want to go fishing, they've got fishing. If you want to go cycling, they've got cycling. You want to braai, they even got some stuff for braaiing in here. They've got everything that you can think of. So please come and support them. The shop is amazing. There's so much to look at. Please don't tell your wives that you're going to come and spend 5 or 10 minutes here. It's not going to be 5 or 10 minutes. You're going to at least have to spend an hour or so in the store, and then you're probably still not going to see everything. But yeah, Gary, you guys, thanks for having me. I really
problem.
appreciate it. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. What we can do is we'll drop 1 or 2 WhatsApp numbers there. The guys are more than welcome to WhatsApp. We've got a fishing group as well. We can add you on the fishing group. We can add Yaku's number on, so the guys can WhatsApp us, email us, whatever they need.
Yes.
Even if they just need some advice, we're more than willing to help out where we can.